What's up, everybody? My name's Abatage, and I'm here to have one shot at DRM, Death Ray Manta. This game is part of what is called the Bagfull of Wrong, created by Retro Remakes, Rob something? I'll put links in the description to all the stuff. Basically, this is an indie developer who has made some pretty awesome arcade games and kind of remakes of old retro games, or stuff in that sort of style at least, and it's all very glowy and colourful and manic, and you can't really stay alive for very long, but let's just jump into this one. This is Death Ray Manta. This is essentially an arcade shooter, a shmup, and I'm not directing my fire at all I'm doing is directing my little guy as I cruise around. So I'm holding down fire button to shoot. There are options in a lot of these games that are in the Bagfull of Wrong to have auto fire and that sort of stuff, but we'll have a look at that in a second because we'll die soon. But essentially this is what this game is about. It's about a cool soundtrack, because the soundtrack is awesome, I gotta say. Oop. And yeah, it's avoiding enemies and killing enemies and trying to go for a high score, which is a lot harder than you might think. At least I find them very challenging. But look at all the colours, and these games are just full of visual feedback and over-the-top kind of style, which kind of adds to it and just makes it extremely enjoyable to play. And I'm actually not doing too bad, believe it or not. I'm not sure what the dudes around the edge are. I know you can shoot them, I think. Oh, I died. Now, I think if I press... Nope, okay. It's kind of hard sometimes to remember which game is which, because if you end up playing all the way through the Bagfull of Wrong collection, which is basically all the games, they are quite similar in a lot of ways. So you do get a bit of a, confusion going on as far as which one you're playing. But this is the most recent, I think. I could be wrong, so don't quote me. And I think he's still working on them as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I'm essentially going to play through all of them and do little videos on all of them. We'll do these one-shots on all of them, I guess, just to show you what it's all about. And like I said, links in the description. You'll be able to pick up all of these for not very much money. I think the standard price for them is about $10 or something to that effect. Maybe it's £10, I can't remember. But oh god, I just keep dying. That first run was definitely the best one you're going to see, probably. But yeah, you can pick them up relatively cheaply and, hey, have a great time and just dig the soundtrack and the colours and the game, and oh, I really love the style of this game. And when we get into, if I can get into a late enough level for the music to ramp up, here we go. I'll shut up for a second so we can listen to this amazing soundtrack. Pretty cool, isn't it? I've got to say, I really enjoy how there's so much colour and light, and just everything's fun and not grey and boring and drab like a lot of games are these days. There we go. But I think that's the last attempt I'll have at DRM right now. Stay tuned to the channel. I'll be playing through the other ones. There's a whole bunch of other ones, and kind of collections of other ones, because there's a few, or a couple at least, which have different versions. So I'll put those all into the same video so you can look at them back to back as well, because it's quite interesting to see. And I highly recommend checking out the description and the links in there, because you'll get a link to the games, but I'll also put a link in to the dev's blog, which is a really good blog to have a read of, because there's a lot of good info in there, and I actually really like the dude's sense of humour, and there's a lot that's done with a very kind of, yeah, just straight up, very honest, very real kind of attitude towards indie dev lifestyle, I guess. But yeah, that's DRM by Rob Remakes, aka Retro Remakes. And that's my shot. Do check it out. Awesome games, very cheap. Support the guy, they're fucking awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.